Good morning, Facebook. This isn't going to be a funny video. This is going to be I want an answer to my question video. Some people might get offended. Some people might get mad. Some people might defriend me. But I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I just want an answer. Okay. I was this person, so I know exactly what I'm talking about because I was this person from the time I dated until I met my new husband, which was 33. And I dealt with it with my ex-husband. And I dealt with it with every guy that I've ever been with. Why as women do we feel that, okay, say you're dating somebody, and we feel that we have to wait to see what they're going to do. You get a phone call, hey, you want to go out? Well, I have to see what such and such is going to do. And then if they're not doing anything, they want to be with you. But if they are doing something, then they don't want to be with you. And I'm talking about men, okay? When you know darn well they can have plans with you. You guys can have plans and sit there and say, get a phone call from the guys and say, you know what, we're headed up to blah, 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 blah. They will call you and say, you know what, such and such is called, I'm going out. And not even think twice about it. Now, there's a couple men out there that won't do that. But the majority of the men do. And you know what? I'm not mad at you, men. I'm not mad. This isn't a bashing men thing. Because you know what? I truly feel, and I always say, if you can get away with it because we let you can get away with it. Who cares? If the woman is letting you do that, then who cares? So why would you? So it's not a bashing of the men. I want to get that straight. I'm trying to understand us women. So why would you do that? Somebody that you just started dating, somebody you're dating for 6 months, somebody you're dating for a year. Why would you do that? Then we get on the marriage women. Once again, I was one of these women. Get on the marriage women that they sit there and talk about how crappy their husband is and blah, 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 blah. And he does this and he does that. And he goes here and he goes there. And it's everywhere. It is everybody does it. I am not specifically pointing out somebody. I am not specifically talking about one person. I'm talking about this is the majority of the women. And this was me. You complain about how crappy he is. And this, and this. But then in the next minute, it's, okay, do you want to go do something? I got to ask my husband. What? I got to see what he's doing and what he says and if it's okay. Are you kidding me? Okay, you just sat there and said how much you can't, but you gotta ask your husband. Okay, my feeling is this, and like I said, I cannot express enough that I was there. My ex-husband went to Europe. Him and his brother went to Europe, and while he was out there, he went on another date with another girl. We're married. Oh well, so be it. Like I said, get away with it. Go ahead, do it. Yeah, but I would always have to ask permission if I can go here, if I can go there. Then if he let me go, stress how I said, if he let me go, then I'd have to have attitude when I came back. And it's like, oh my God, is it really worth it? So my question, why as this women do we do this? We want to preach that we're the strong individual. We don't need no man. We don't need this. We can make it, and we want equal rights and blah blah blah. But then when it really comes down to it, do you? Can you? Can you do it? You're telling me you want all of this, and I keep saying telling me. I don't mean somebody specifically telling me. Like I said, I don't want to offend anybody. I'm not specifically talking about anybody. You want to sit here and say this, and you want equal rights, and you want this, and you want that, and you want this, and that, but yet you got to ask permission to go somewhere. Now, if you get along with your husband, no, I don't sit there and ask permission. I sit there and say, do you mind if I go? And it's never a no. It's a total respect thing. Now, it's more like it if I don't want to go somewhere. I'll sit there and be like, are you sure you don't care? Sure you don't mind? Oh, go out, have a good time. And never, and I wasn't used to it. The first time I did it, I was like, oh God, am I going to get in trouble when I get home? And blah, blah, blah. And you know what? And that's what makes our relationship. People, oh, well, no, he lets me be who I am, finally. A person that lets me be who I am. He knows how he met me. He knows how I roll. And And that's what makes our marriage successful, I think, is that he accepts me for who I am and my faults and my craziness and everything like that. I'm not saying we're going to be married forever. I'm not saying we have the most perfect marriage. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's respect for one another. And maybe if us women bind together, have that respect and practice what we preach and not sit there and do what our boyfriends want us to do or do what our husbands want us to do, maybe then things will change. I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest. Say good morning, Bella, at 5:15. It's been up since 3:30. It's been up since 3:30. Yes, I am. Good morning and have a good day. And just food for thought. Feel free to leave comments. Feel free to leave complaints. Feel free to defriend me. Feel free to think I was talking about you. But I wasn't. And if you feel, I just try and understand women. All right. Bye.